So I'm going to start off with the unsafe refactoring of FizzBuzz, and I've done an implementation of FizzBuzz. I've got a set of tests busy running. So if I were to run these tests, they're showing that my solution works. If I actually have a look at the implementation, it's one of the more convoluted implementations of FizzBuzz around, but it'll be good for illustrating the point. So right now in the FizzBuzz class, I have a dependency on the Fizz class. In the Fizz class, if I have a look at it, has two methods, process Fizz and process Buzz, and these are instance methods. And I've identified that I have a Buzz class, and the process Buzz method should be in the Buzz class, not in the Fizz class. So how do I do that? Well, if I went to the process Buzz method and I opened up Resharper, it doesn't give me an option to move this method right now, and I want to get that option. So I'm not going to rely on the refactoring tool. I'm going to hand roll this myself the unsafe way. And while I'm doing this, I want you to just keep your eye on Resharper's solution analyzer. Whenever it's red, it means my solution's not working. So right now my solution is working. So first step I would do is I would cut the process Buzz method. And I can see straight away two errors in the file. And if I have a look, it's not able to find those instance methods, which makes sense. Then I go to the Buzz class and I paste that method. You'll see still I can't even build my solution. I'm then going to have to make a new instance of the Buzz class. Still my solution's not even building. So new it up. Then I'm going to locate everywhere in my solution where I was referencing fizz.processBuzz and replace it with buzz.processBuzz. It's only at this last step that we can see that my solution analysis is saying it can build. It's only at this point that I can rerun my tests. Okay, so that was the unsafe refactoring. We call it making our code bleed. While doing the refactoring, I couldn't get any feedback from my test suite. Now, in a very simple scenario like FizzBuzz, I can kind of handle this complexity. But in much more complex scenarios, this would be really dangerous. I could go on a tangent or go down a path without getting appropriate feedback quickly. Now I want to now do a safe refactoring. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Git and just reset so that my solution is back to its original state. You can see I'm back to where I was at the beginning, so I only have this dependency on Fizz. If I go to Buzz, Buzz is empty. Fizz has two instance methods. FizzBuzz is there, and if I run my tests are running. So I want to move process Buzz instance method to the Buzz class. So the first step in doing this, and if we have a look at our refactoring, Resharper is not saying I can move it. So the first thing I want to do is make it static. And it's giving me an option here. It's saying don't add parameters to the method or add this parameter of type fizz. So for now I'm going to say don't add parameters, and you'll understand why it's asking this later. So we've now made the process Buzz method static. If I were to rerun my tests, they're still passing. If I have a look at the implementation, Resharper's gone and looked wherever I was using process Buzz and allowed it to be a static instance, a static implementation, not a instance implementation. Okay, so as soon as it's static, if I go back to process Buzz, I now get this move to another type option in Resharper. And if I do that, I want to move it to the buzz class. And we can see it's moved. So if I go to my buzz class now, I can see process buzz is there. It's still a static method. And if I have a look at its implementations, it's just renamed that from fizz to buzz. I'm still in a safe place. So my tests are still passing, code is still building. The code's not bleeding right now. I'm not happy with it being static. I want it to be an instance method. So I'm going to make an instance of the buzz class. You can see if I rerun my tests, everything's still building, still running, my solution's still solving the problem it was meant to. I'm then going to introduce it as a field variable. Solution's still building, it's still green down here. If I ran my test, it'd still be passing. Now's the interesting step. What I want to do is I want to pass an instance of buzz into the process buzz method. So I'm going to do that. I can see straight away it goes red, so it's not going to build. So this is an unsafe step. Better be careful. If I look at resharp, it's giving me the option to add buzz parameter to process buzz method, which is what I wanted to do. And it's picked up that I have other places in my code where I'm calling the process buzz method. And for each of them, it's giving me various options. So when I change this method signature, how would I like this refactoring to occur elsewhere? Because I created the instance buzz, I want that to be applied everywhere else. So I can see that it's done it there, and it's also done it below. So now if I go to process buzz, this looks a little strange. I'm passing in the buzz class into the process buzz method on the buzz class. But this gives us the step that we can now make this a non-static. Before I do that, my solution's still solved, it's still green, it's still building. So I'm going to go to resharper and select make non-static. It's picked up that I'm passing through the buzz, an instance of buzz into this method, and it's able to safely refactor that. So if I go back to where it's being used, it's done that refactoring everywhere, and now I've successfully moved an instance method from one class to another.